Hey, what's up, guys? We're going to be talking about why communism doesn't work, right? So, I just saw a video of this kid, right? I'm on TikTok, whatever. And he's talking about how great communism is. And so I comment that the foundation of communism is the destruction of capitalism and the taking of private property, right? Here's the thing, right? Communism has, on record, killed in the 20th century alone 120 million people, and that includes the Holocaust, right? So I want you guys to put this in perspective. Capitalism is not the end-all be-all system, but the alternative is worse, right? Because if you guys think that the government is going to come in, take your property, and give it to the masses and just give you back that power, you live in a delusion worse than Barney the dinosaur thinking his friends were his friends, right? Like, seriously, right? I'm gonna give you guys a few books that you can read to go against that. So there's the Naked Communists by Cleon Skousen. There's Hard Times Create Strong Men by Stefan Ariano, right? Those are two books that really go against communism, right? The first book was written back in the 80s with the Reagan era, right? And here's the thing, right? We don't actually live in free market capitalism. We live in crony capitalism. That's why it's not working, right? Crony capitalism is when all these companies buy up all the property and then inflate the value, right? We gave ourselves to the corporations, basically our souls to the corporations, and that's why things are so expensive and inflated, right? So you can try to balance out the market. Also, you need to abolish the Fed and the World Central Bank, right? And we need to go back to the gold standard, right? Nixon abolished the gold standard in the 1970s, and since then the Fed has just been printing money, right? It's basically like we are about 2 moves away from, or maybe I would say more like 4 moves away from Venezuela, right? In Venezuela, they were, which is a communist country, they inflated the money so much that it just became worthless, right? So that's why the dollar is not doing as well as it should, right? And I hate to say this, right? But Trump is the only person right now that's actually trying to standardize trying to talk to the Federal Reserve and get things back to what they do. What he needs to do is sign an executive order to go back to the gold standard. Until that happens, who knows what it's going to be. I hope this video helps. Be against communism. Have a great day. Take care. God bless. And I'll see you in the next video.